Matthew Burgos is asking you, Dominic, if you move up, is McGregor the person you will fight first?
Look, everybody's calling out McGregor, so I don't want to be another guy because everybody wants that fight. But the thing is, McGregor's picking his own fights, so that's not up to me. That's not up to the UFC. That's up to McGregor. Now, I know as much as McGregor and more about this sport than anybody, and it seems that the only way to beat McGregor is with your mind. I know I can do that. I know I can also technically beat him. And I know at 145 pounds, I'm extremely fast and hard to deal with. I can beat McGregor, absolutely, and I would love to fight him at 145 pounds or 155 if he wins the title. I don't care, I'm the champion, and my style is built for moving up in weight class because I don't take damage.
There's some rumors going on about 206, about potential Legends matchup. Anything that?
What's the legend? What's the rumor?
Well, I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm hearing.
Not true.
No, is it not?
So not true.
Oh, I'm getting excited as a fan right now.
And I know everybody keeps talking about GSP isn't even close to. I'm telling you again, I don't think GSP wants to fight. I keep saying this. You guys know fighters as much as I know fighters. Do you think GSP wants to fight? GSP wasn't crazy about fighting when he was fighting. You know what I mean? Now 3 years later, he's just dying to fight. He's not. I don't think he is. That fight's definitely not going to happen. And I don't think GSP ever returns. And in some cases, that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? The guy retired. He went out on top. He's looked at as one of the greatest to ever do it. And I just think he lost that fire a long time ago. For some reason, you know, he's got his own personal reasons. He likes to keep his name out there, like he might be coming back, and you know, everybody anticipating his return. But at the end of the day, I don't think he wants it.
Well, that's good news for Gegard Mousasi because he wants Anderson Silva. I mean, that would be a great matchup as well. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if Gegard Mousasi's looking for a title shot, Anderson's probably not the way to go. He's going to have to fight one of these murderers, you know, like Chris Weidman or Jacare or Rockhold or Romero or, you know, one of these guys in the top 5.
Dana, congratulations on an awesome Manchester event.
Thank you, sir.
Let's talk about the main event first. Did it go the way you expected? I mean, Dan Henderson showed all kinds of toughness, but again, Michael Bisping came through adversity. It
went every way I expected it to go, except the way that it ended. I expected Henderson to catch him early if Henderson would win and finish him. And if he didn't, I expected Bisping would just pick him apart for 5 rounds and easily beat him by a decision. You know, all of those things happened except for the fact that, you know, I never saw it going as a 5-round competitive back and forth down to the wire fight. I didn't see that happening, but that's what makes the sport so exciting. You never see what's really going to happen.
Floyd, Dana White said this week that he wants McGregor to fight you in a UFC fight. To me, it sounds like he doesn't want the fight to happen.
It's easy for another guy to speak when he's not in there in a contact sport. It's easy to get a ton of money off these UFC guys while they're not really getting paid, and he's living better than the UFC guys. There's a difference. When they can say, "Oh, Floyd, he's living better than all his fighters." Well, guess what? I was a fighter myself, so I'll put in the work on both sides.
Will boxing always be okay with FC? Will it always stay on top of UFC as the bigger sport?
Well, I think we the first one that started weight classes. UFC didn't have weight classes at first. I mean, you know, boxing is legendary. This goes back hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. It's only one problem with the sport. There will only be one TBE.
I feel I have the best stand-up in the middleweight division, and I think I've been dominating since USADA came. So, you know, Uriah Hall was a fluke. Anyone that knows anything about this sport knows it was a fluke. So I hope to get that rematch one day. And, you know, I'm top 5. I don't know who makes the rankings. Sherdog puts me on 10. Someone is sleeping there. And I'm number 9 at UFC. But, you know, if I fight Derek Brunson, Robert Whittaker, even with Vito Belfort, I'm favorite. So you tell me, is it popularity contest? We can do a catwalk, I don't know. Good. Well, I think I'm underrated throughout my whole career. I don't know, maybe I'm from Holland, people don't care. But I don't know, maybe throw some bottles on someone's head and then people gonna notice me. I don't know. You know, I fight Michael Bisping with his performance tonight. I like Michael Bisping, but you guys know I can beat him. I would beat Michael Bisping. I would jab his face the whole night. Easy. McGregor is good for the sport, but what is it? You had Muhammad Ali. He was a hero. He was beside great boxer. He did a lot, like he did big things. But nowadays you have Mayweather and you have Conor McGregor. I have money, and everybody loves it. So, I don't know. You got that sells. People are stupid. What can I say? They don't know who's a real fighter or not. They just like to see expensive stuff on Instagram, probably. I don't know. Yeah, Europe is good for me, and USADA is good for me. And I will be champion with the USADA. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, given the reaction of that crowd, yeah, it kind of was weird because I definitely didn't expect that as far as the boos, but it just sort of reiterated to me like his fan base, what his fan base is. You know, his fan base is him. There are people who there's just, it's all perception. It all is. It seems like he has a lot of WWE fans, like guys who don't know much about fighting at all. They just they like him. So you can have them fans. They're not the fans I want anyway. You know what I mean? Like I get booed all day long because I don't want a fan who don't know shit about MMA. I'd rather have a fan who knows the sport, who enjoys the sport, and can see value